Recently, I've been doing a few designing projects. These projects use a sort of space software. If you have heard of it, it's called Spaceflight Simulator. And in this software, you can design systems that can go to different planets, such as like Mercury, Venus, Mars. You can go to the moon. You can go to Phobos or Deimos. You can even go to Ceres. And in this software, I've been designing a few things. And the first thing I want to start off to explain to you guys is a ship. How am I say this? Formally, it's a Mars transfer vehicle. Basically, it stays in orbit around Earth, and then you can set up a crew to dock into it. So they go on the ship, and the ship brings them to Mars. It enters Mars orbit, and then other stuff goes down. But it doesn't land. Okay, it just goes in orbit. So that's how it works. I've named the Mars transfer vehicle Fireball, as you can see here. This is the system. It's split into a few parts. Just ignoring this lander. It's left over from the previous mission, the first Mars mission I had. This is the first module. It consists of 2 solar panels and 3 docking ports. It is called the Habitat module. And as the name suggests, it contains all the life support systems, all the food, all the stuff that allows the crew inside to survive. That's why it has its own solar panel array, because it needs to power itself, and if the power module or any other power modules die, it can still support itself. Right next to it is the docking module. In total, it has 4 docking ports, but 2 of them are being occupied by a centrifuge engine and a lander. This Mars lander was left over from a previous mission. As you can see, the bottom part is blackened up. That's because it re-entered the atmosphere. That's a sort of sign you can see that it's used. This docking port is mainly used to dock landers, material, although you can, in theory, dock in the Habitat module because there are a few docking ports there. The heavy duty is done by the docking port. Now, right below there, you've got the solar panels on the power module. You can see that there are 4 in total, and the power module is the main core of the station that allows the entire ship to have its electrical appliances running. Everything that relies on electricity, they get the electricity from this part of the ship. Finally, you have the fuel tanks and the engines. These are special engines. They are vacuum optimized, which means that their nozzles are big. In the atmosphere, you have atmospheric pressure, that when you shoot something out of a small hole, it gets pressurized by the air, so that gives you a lot of force. But in space, you don't have that, which is why you need to have very big nozzles. I'll give you an example here. One real-world engine that utilizes this is the